Okay, Donna, tell me about saving Trumbull School.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say my name is Donna Davis, and I'm a proud parent of Trumbull School. My children have been attending there for 2 years now, and I really don't want them to close the school down because of the fact that I live in the gang area where they're trying to send my kids to. I'm not going to say the school's name, but I live in that area. I see the gangbangers out on the streets every day, and I know a lot of them. So, because I grew up in the neighborhood, I've lived in that uptown neighborhood for mostly all my life. I moved there when I was 8. My children are important to me. Trumbull School has given my kids a different outlook on life as far as growing up wanting to become somebody, wanting to become something in life. I don't consider my children a number. I don't consider them a dollar sign. I really want people to see this school as it really is. It's where...
What's so special about Trumbull?
The community, the teachers, the parents, our principal, Ms. Vinnie Shannon. She does a wonderful job at meeting us in the morning, greeting the children, greeting the parents, making us feel like we're a family, even though we have our other families at home. She really shows us that we're a Trumbull family. I mean, I've been to different schools, and I can honestly say that Trumbull has opened their arms to me and my girls and a lot of other parents. Like I said in my first speech when I spoke inside, I work with a program called Orion's Mind, and so I work 2 days a week, and I see the sped children that we deal with. We deal with special ed children, and where are we going to send these children if you close our schools down? There's only one school that will supposedly accept these children, but you want to send our kids to these other schools.
That teacher was saying that 37% of the students at Trumbull are special ed. And that's
yes,
a very high percentage.
Special ed, and we can't just overlook them. They are a part of our school. They are people. They are they're a generation too of students. Even though they have special needs, we have teachers who are qualified to teach these special needs children. Where are we going to send our children? We don't know. We can't get the answers from CPS that we're looking for tonight. We came here thinking that we were going to have questions answered. Mr. Bennett he can't answer right now. Can't give us a further date because that would be a question he'd be answering. I would just like everybody who's watching this YouTube video to pray for our school, if you have any comments, any questions, get online, see our online Friends for Trumbull. We need your help, guys. Come on out, help.
We're going to need some people on this
school open.
We're going to need some people on the streets too, aren't we, Don?
Yes. Anybody on the streets, if you are happy to see this video on YouTube, or just help us, please, because this school has been here over 100 years, and it's really a good school, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Don't want to send my kids to that.
But it's a very nice, diverse school too, right? There's all different kinds of people there too, right?
Yes, it's very diverse. We have a lot of ethnic backgrounds at Trumbull School, not just African Americans. We have Hispanics.
There used to be a lot of Arab people there too, right?
Yes, we have some Arab people still in the neighborhood. The community is really just very diverse. Like I said, I've lived in the uptown neighborhood, but I know of the Andersonville neighborhood.
How many kids do you have at Trumbull?
I have 2 daughters.
Either one of them special ed?
None of them are special ed, but I have worked with some special ed children.
Well, you know, there's this talk, you heard that the teacher say that when a special ed kid gets moved, it takes 12 to 18 months to catch up. You know, that would be a terrible shame that all these kids that have moved, and it's going to take them so long to catch up when they move to another school, right?
Yes, that would be a shame. These kids, their needs are very different from the other children in our school, and it's a shame that you would close down a school to just give them a setback. It's like a setback. You're setting them back to start all over again just because of the fact that we're supposed to be underutilized. We're supposed to be underutilized because you're not even counting these children. They should be counted just as well as all the regular students in our school.
I got a sign out there. It says, Money for education and healthcare, not for prisons and warfare. I think the reason we don't have money for our kids is because they spend way too much money on putting people in prison and killing somebody half the way around the world, right?
Yeah, that's true. I say stop trying to fill these prisons and keep schools open. That's
$40,000 a year to put somebody in prison. They're spending $8,000 on education. Which is a better investment?
I think the education of our children is the better.
I think 8,000 is way too little.
8,000 is way too little much money to put into the schools when you want to spend $40,000 on a prison.
That's why they're in prison, right? It's because they underspend when they're, when they're growing up, right?
Yes.
Well, let's save our schools, right, Donna?
Save our schools, and one more thing. You want to build a riverfront? Mayor Manuel says, let's build this riverfront. Let's put this money into these schools that you're trying to close because we're underutilized. Put the money where it needs to be spent, into our schools. Save Trumbull School and all the rest of the schools that need to be saved. Thank you.
Thank you.